Hello, and welcome to a short stream. It's not going to be that long. I'm doing this because, god damn, DSP was like really fucking salty. And I know why he was salty. It's kind of easy to know why he was salty, but it was like really ridiculous how salty he was today. And I'm going to give a spoiler alert. He eventually got a pity $50 to end about 100 clean at the end of the stream. So don't pretend that he didn't make money. He made money. He made a lot of money, dude. Hey, man, all of you trolls, what are you doing? Stop trolling. Stop trolling out there. What are you doing, trolls? Come on, trolls. Stop your trolling. Big ups, DSP. Send an email. Oh my god. You know what? No, we don't have time for it. Wait, we might have time for it. Double checking the email right now. Right now. Let's see what kind of level of robustness we got. I'm scared to even open it. Oh my god. Bruh, they, oh my god, they suck so much dick. What is this one? I'm scared. What the fuck is this? I can't even preview it. It's going to be very robust. What is the level of robustness I should be expecting? 38 fucking megabytes. Oh my god. Yeah, take a look at it. Did I go see the beg tweet? I don't think he did a beg tweet. Oh my god. Now wait a minute, hold up. Oh my, I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna look up DSP Twitter. I don't think he did a beg tweet. And if he did, then I didn't notice it. Or I wasn't paying enough to it. No, he didn't do a beg tweet. Fuck me. If he had did a beg tweet, I would have been over the moon. Would have been like, man, this guy. Okay, like I said, this is not gonna be a super long stream. This is gonna be like a short stream. No, I shouldn't say it. I'm saying it now. Actually, let me see. Has Like a Dragon tonight? Okay, how about this? It can only be a long stream if needed, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It could make sense to some people, but maybe not to everybody. What is this one? What the fuck? Why am I a lawyer? What happened? I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. All right, well, we'll be... It's very, yeah, we can go with this for right now. It's very weird, but I guess I'll go with it for right now. We're in a business attire. Okay. Let's swap over to the screen. I'm like already fucking goofing off now. Fuck. We weren't supposed to make it that long. Let's see. We're gonna use the Twitch and chill layout for right now. This layout for right now. And hopefully I should come in the screen, come into focus, maybe. There we go. All right, cool. It's a very I don't know what to call it. You know what? We're gonna keep with it. But hello guys, hello and welcome. As you can see, I didn't see any beg tweets, so don't say he said a beg tweet. Although he's supposed to do Like a Dragon Ishin tonight, so I will say this: if certain parties are not going to be restreaming Like a Dragon, I might cover it, but I really have no desire to cover it, if that makes sense. So I have no desire to cover it. Pretty cool. We have two specific moments that I want to go over. It's of course of DSP. You know what? Actually, I just realized I should fucking check to see whether or not I can still see the stream, and I can use the audio amplification. Oh my god, we can totally do it. No way. Oh man, we're fucking in. We're in. We just have to get to the break part. Unfortunately, due to DSP's inability to control his audio, it's always at like -5,000. So you have to boost it up. Like I literally have to boost up the audio right here. I gotta boost it up to like fucking +400 just for it to work. If you don't do this, it's trash. It's literally trash. Okay. Yeah, shut down this music. Well, not shut down, but you know, just keep it nice and quiet. We need some kind of background music. We can bump this up to 720p. I think our internet can handle that at least. We'll keep us at +400. We'll control his audio from here. And let's see how things were going before the break.
And if you could support the playthrough in any way.
The lame ass fucking thumbs up.
And then I'll probably head up here and do the castle. But that's what I'm thinking. We definitely need these upgrade items.
As you can see, he was having a very robust time.
Essential. I think there's either
very robust time.
Like you need those early games.
He had $50.
So I definitely got to do this
and
area first, like,
he was having fun. He was killing everything basically. He wasn't even having any problems.
Good stuff. Good start so far. If you guys are enjoying the playthrough, please like the parts, leave comments, let me know what you think. And if you could support the playthrough in any way, I would appreciate that as well. Thanks so very much. Okay. So let's actually just save up, and I'm gonna go on break, guys. Go on break for about 15-20 minutes, and when I come back, another hour of this Elden Ring run. All right, guys, and thank you for helping me, because I didn't know where the magic items were. Thank you for telling me. Now we've got stuff going, and cool. All right, now guys, again, what did I say?
Guys.
I said I would do this. All right, as long as you guys were going to engage and support it. There's some good engagement. There's people whining. Why? Because they want a New Game Plus, and I'm not doing New Game Plus, so they're whining about it. Oh, I don't like this.
Guys.
Well, sorry, I couldn't please everyone. No matter what I chose, people were going to be upset. You understand that? And I told you guys that. All right. So it'd be great if you could support the stream. I'm being honest. Both yesterday and today, these streams are being less supported than the other playthroughs I was doing. People were supporting Metroid Prime more. So if you could, I would appreciate it. If not, you know, I don't know what to say. You guys want me to do the DLC, but I have to replay the game to do it, right? I have to at some point. All right, so please, if you can, stop complaining. Seriously, people complaining, which is ridiculous in the chat. I just started. I'm an hour in. And, you know, if you could support it, please do. All right? All right. I'll be back. Give me like 15-20 minutes. I'll be back for more.
Yeah, I'm so glad he didn't decide to monetize us during that break. Or maybe he did. I don't even fucking know. Who knows? It's very questionable whenever it comes to monetization. Well, this stream was way better than the original first Elden stream. You know what? In a way it was, because I think that's how he was trying to advertise it. It was a weird fucking cope. But I was watching Tevin's stream as I was doing my work. And I just kept hearing just nonstop, just going off and off and off and off. And the entire time he was doing this fucking stream, he was like, you know, you guys really need to help me out. I really don't know where I need to be going, blah, blah, blah. You guys need to hold my hand. And he kept reminding us every fucking 15 minutes, now guys, we need those tips, you know, blah, blah, blah. I haven't gotten any money. And it all culminated into this, like, before the break segment. Now, of course, it's not DSP unless he does an after break segment. He fucks off for about 20 minutes, and he has to remind us how great the stream is going. So got to hear that, I suppose.
Okay, guys, I'm back. We can resume now. Yeah, my wife arrived home as I started talking to you guys. I was like, oh,
she
let me get
arrived
Jennifer downstairs. That way you won't be, you know, trying to get back in the office or whatever. Pretty good, right?
Pretty good, right?
All right, so let's jump back in now, guys. One more hour for today, and of course, this is going to be the playthrough that I'm alternating with Silent Hill 3. But I hope that you guys will show up and continue to engage and support. So far, people have been helpful. No, I'm not doing this. So far, people have been helpful.
I gotta go to that part, by the way, because that one was pretty good. That's like at the beginning of him playing Elden Ring. We're gonna cover that as well.
And I appreciate
Don't worry, it's not gonna be that much content. It'll be a
support today is quite low. We have almost no super chats. We only hit the tier 1 tips goal, and everything froze.
Bro, you know how many fucking night streams he kills to have $50 fucking dollars? You know how many times he played fucking One Piece, where he had $50? It was like, yeah, it was a pretty good stream. He starts up this new playthrough of Elden Ring. He has it in his mind. He has clouded his judgment that it's going to be the same exact shit as how it was the first time he played Elden Ring. Has $50 on the board. Oh man, everything's frozen. The support's not there. Oh, what's going on? It's like an ice age. It's like a fucking ice age right now. Where's the support? Where's the fucking support? Oh, God.
Yeah. This is going to be a long playthrough. You guys wanted me to do.
You wanted
game,
this.
Which is why I'm doing it.
You wanted this.
It would be great to have some more buy-in. All right, if you could.
And please.
All right, thank you.
If you could.
Let's play for another hour.
Thank you.
All right.
Man, what kind of fucking convincing do you have to be? What do I have to do here? Guys, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to get you guys to surrender some more buy-in? You're not buying in right now. The amount of buy-in, very small. I would like it bigly, please. Much larger than the current amount of buy-in that we currently have. Bruh. Like, this is such fucking trash. Actual fucking trash. How are you gonna do this to people? And it gets fucking worse. It obviously gets fucking worse.
So,
because later in, Eternal Napalm would proceed to like fucking trigger his ass. I think it's around here. It's a little bit further than this part. I should remember because I see this guy and I remember this guy. And he fucks off down here into the woods or something, and then something triggers his ass to be like, yeah, man, I choose to be toxic. Please let this play. He didn't private this. There's no way he privated this. Not yet. He's too lazy to do that right away. He has to fuck around with shit. And eventually he'll private it.
Be able to equip these tiers, and then we'll go to the castle.
I believe it's right around here. Malji have a video on this, talks about the child tantrum. That's fine.
Straight ahead.
I was anticipating that somebody's going to put out the videos eventually. I just wanted to see the raw stream because I still had it up.
Like right fucking there.
It's a little bit past this part.
That's a rare. I should have done new game.
Here we go. Here we go. This is where fucking Eternal Napalm decides to open his fucking mouth and DSP just starts crapping on everybody.
Eternal Napalm, everyone disagrees. Everyone says I should have done New Game Plus, and people are like, no, you should do New Game. No matter what, people are going to complain, and literally I'm getting pissed already. I don't want to see people just fucking sit here complaining all day. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Well, then fuck, man, play it yourself. I mean it, like, and I'm not just yelling at you. I'm upset because already there's a ton of complainers today.
Man, could you imagine that? I'm doing this because you wanted this. You wanted to see me play this game. You wanted this. You. Yes, you. And now we're like, man, if you wanted to see this shit, why didn't you fucking play it yourself? That's pretty fucking toxic if you ask me, but it gets better.
Complaining about my playthrough already. No matter what I do, people are going to sit here and bitch about it, and it pisses me off. It does. I don't want people bitching about it because I'm doing it because I needed to do it for the fucking DLC regardless. Another sacred tier. I didn't even know this was here. Is this what I needed to do? Did I just find it?
Now I wonder what's causing all of this toxicity.
Holy shit. I didn't even know this was here.
Wonder why.
Randomness.
Man, I'm so glad I didn't know where this was, as he's being told at literally every point where everything is. But then he's also begging for more and more help, and he's also played the game before, but he has to act surprised on everything, just like when he was doing like any other game that he's ever asked for fucking hand-holding. Literally this entire series was built on the fucking lie that you're going to interact with me and you're going to give me all the help that I can get.
Crimson Crystal and Flask
God
of
damn.
This is what we
Yeah,
need.
I can think of 50 reasons why he's pissed off right now.
And then we can
if
go
we
to the
are
castle.
rounding down. But he's not letting this go. He does not contain any of this shit.
No, real talk in general, I'm just tired of people complaining about everything I do. I am. I just want to be able to enjoy games like anyone else and not have a million people bitching that I did it wrong. I'm just tired of it. Why can everyone else play games that doesn't have to be fucking yelled at constantly? But I have to be yelled at. Oh, you did it wrong. You're doing this wrong. Doing that wrong. What the fuck? Can I just play the game? I want to do a magic build, so I'm doing it. Okay? So people help me find a good item first. Great. I'm happy about that. But now, oh, you're not doing the boss, or immediately you're actually getting things to make it so that your flasks are worth using. Oh, fuck you. This is boring. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Seriously? I can't spend 25 minutes of the playthrough getting necessary pickups so that I can actually have a chance against what's coming. That's not acceptable, apparently. Shut the fuck up about it. I'm tired of people bitching. It really pisses me off if you can't tell. No, everything Phil does is wrong. If I had done New Game Plus, that was wrong. New Game, that's wrong. Listening to the audience, wrong. Not listening, wrong. So fuck it. Why don't I just delete the game from my hard drive right now? And then I never play it again. And I don't do the DLC. Then I don't have to hear any of the bitching.
Dude, what the fuck? He literally goes from, guys, I need you to help me out, to guys, I need you to step up and give me support, to guys, you can't criticize me playing the game, to guys, if you don't stop, I'm going to just delete the game outright. He goes just worse and worse and worse, because I think in his mind, he has polluted himself into thinking people are going to give a shit about this fucking playthrough of the game. If he did New Game Plus, it was automatically going to be a shit show. If he did a new game, it was immediately going to be a shit show because everyone's going to hold his hand. He's not going to have the same trouble. He's not going to fight the fucking stupid knight at the very, very beginning of the game like he obstinately did for 2 fucking hours, or fight some goddamn fucking lizard for 3 hours for a greatsword. No, he has to sit here and he has to quite literally threaten to delete the game. He wasn't going to delete this game, but he needed to be a fucking diva about it because he's fucking mad. There are only $50 on that goddamn scoreboard. We have not even entered touchdown territory. Brady only got his fucking glasses on. He needs his fucking helmet or else he can't play the game. Dude is bitching, whining, complaining because he is only halfway down that fucking field and he needs to make it all the way 100. What the fuck? And he's complaining, dude. And he's worried and he's whining about people complaining that the game is boring. Well, what the fuck? He was like, well, you guys wanted this. Well, clearly they don't if they're sitting there whining, complaining about it. So what is the solution to do? To threaten to keep the game on the board by twisting the few people who actually want it into giving him pity. Actual fucking pity. Wowie, wow, wowzers. And he wonders why people call him out for being a piece of shit. Now, there's a reason I didn't boot up, because I wanted to see where this was going to go. This was 30 minutes before the end of the fucking stream. 30 fucking minutes. And I wanted to see who the fuck was going to step up and give his ass money. Instead of telling him to stop, to knock it the fuck off. The thing that he said specifically, people needed to start doing. Phil, you're doing it again. Phil, you're constantly asking for money. Phil, you're being annoying again. The thing that he told his chat they needed to do to keep it in check, nobody was doing. And the people who did were being called out and were being told to shut the fuck up. So that's absolutely wild that we do this shit. Okay, let's see.
Right? I'll never have to hear the bitching.
Right?
Or people could grow the fuck up and stop bitching every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it going to be, I play the game, or I delete it permanently and we don't ever play it ever again?
Wow, what an ultimatum. Man, you either need to grow up and give me money, or I delete the game. Because that's basically what he's asking for. You need to shut up and you need to have compliance in me playing this game and you giving me the money. Because there's multiple fucking levels that you got to deal with here. You can't bitch about the game. You need to show up and watch this dumbass game, and you need to give him money. If all 3 of those criteria ain't met, he's not going to play this shit. Because why would he? He doesn't care about the DLC. The DLC can go fuck itself. But good goddamn. Oh yeah, he's changed. He's changed, all right. He's changed to, guys, I don't fucking, I'm not always constantly begging and whatnot, to quite literally holding a gun to chat, saying, you better pay up right now. Holy shit.
Right?
Right?
I'm already pissed about it. I'm not having a
I'm
good
pissed.
day. When people sit here
pissed.
complaining constantly. So you have your choice. Let's see what people choose.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
let's see what they choose. We stare
Seriously.
deeply at chat. We're not even gonna fucking play the game. What are
Trust
they
me,
doing?
there's tons of games to play out there that I could be playing right now. I don't have to play Elden Ring again.
Name one. DSP has been constantly crowing and fucking complaining. There are no new games for me to play. Now, guys, we're trying to clear up the schedule, but, there's not really a whole lot of things, going on. There's a lot of downtime right now. He just made his fucking schedule. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at his dumbass, fucking ridiculous DSP React shit, where he went over 2 hours, not even 1, 2 fucking hours of making the future schedule of DSP Gay Man. I don't know what they are. I don't know what games he's going to play, but I guarantee you he has no clue what the fuck to play in the next fucking month. Not a single game. He has danced around the idea of so many fucking games that he could possibly play, but not a single one has given him any interest outside of Resident Evil, and he's already done with it. He's already done with the fucking game. So now, the one game that he was going to revisit on all of this fucking downtime, the thing that we're putting away, fucking Oblivion, it's going away on like a mini hiatus. The one game that's gonna like maybe carry him for the next month, he is right now threatening to get rid of and do what? What is he going to play? What is he going to fucking play? Nothing. Nothing. There is not a single thing that he could fucking play because he knows there's nothing he can fucking play right now. And Elden Ring is even worse.
Very well.
Holy shit.
In Marika's own words, my lord.
Yeah, there's only so many. Yeah, you know what? That's the other thing too. Bro. Oh my fucking Christ. So I saw that. Somebody had mentioned it. Apparently, DSP's solution to possible night stream segments is, get this, more tier maker streams. Okay, that was one of the few things that I covered on the 24-hour fucking stream, which, by the way, if you were there, you were there. Thank you for coming by for the 24-hour stream. But I was floored. Bro, I couldn't believe it. The dude took an hour to rate like his favorite fucking movies, horror movies, and he couldn't even come up with a criteria for it. It took him an hour and like some change to put a ranking on all these fucking consoles. It was like less than 24 consoles. God damn, and he thought that content was good. Nobody liked that content. People were falling asleep. He actively lost like 300 fucking viewers in that whole fucking shenanigans style fucking thing. I think there were more people watching him eat fucking cake, the same cake that poisoned his ass, by the way, than anything else in that entire fucking thing, that entire fucking event. Holy shit. I didn't even have the stamina to stay around to watch his little fucking gay wrestling shit. Oh, my God. We're gonna fucking look at that cat's toxic cake thing too, by the way. That shit was, that shit floored me. Look at him. He's fucking looking for chat. He's looking for somebody to bail him.
Now what I want to do, I want to mix the wondrous physics. So here's the 3 that I have. What do I have? Restore half of total HP into mixed physics.
Oh yeah,
That's
his
good.
cake poisoned him apparently. Which I don't understand how the fuck that happened.
They're all good, except this one is only for one
I think
hit,
that's
isn't
the,
it?
I feel like he goes on one more additional rant.
So
I think that's it.
I would say, man, that both of the healings are staff or whatever coming back. Yep.
I think he's done.
Should I do them equip?
Yeah, I think he's done with his little rant. He just has a little tard baby rage for a little bit, and then he just fucks off.
Equipped. Sweet. I don't need to equip it.
I feel like there's one more though.
Despite what everyone is saying, I'm enjoying the content. Thank you, Hiseo. Because there's the thing, like,
oh, here it is.
Some people are saying, now they're defending me, and they're like, yeah, Phil's doing the right thing. He needs to get these early game items. Why even play the game if you're not going to get the early game items? No wondrous physic, not leveling my flask. Like, what am I, an idiot? I'd be a complete moron not to do that. I'd be a complete moron. You have to do this necessary stuff, or else, well, I'm not speed running the game. If you wanted me to do new game, which people wanted, then it's not a speed run. Speed run would have been new game plus. I'm not speed running the game. I need to get the essential items. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up and play it yourself and don't watch my playthrough. Like, why would you be here to bitch that I'm doing it wrong when I'm literally doing basic stuff you need to do at the beginning of the game? Like, what are you, stupid? Yes. If you're sitting here complaining like a bitch, you're stupid. And I don't need you here. I don't want a toxic element when I'm trying to fucking play and enjoy a game. It's ridiculous nonsense.
Does this look like he's doing the basic shit? He's been running all over the map. He's been going to very specific areas to pick up shit. This is not him. This is him quite literally being told, these are the spots you need to go to like do a thing. That's it, just to pick up very specific gear. He knows it, chat knows it, and they're thinking this is boring as hell.
Okay. I think we're gonna go to
the look at this. This dude went up here. That fucking level, that area up there is quite literally like level 30 and shit. He snuck in there just to get a fucking staff.
I think I need this right now. I'm trying to remember because I do want the one that increases sorcery, but I don't think that one does. I'm trying to remember which one this is. Unless we just do it for the hell of it. You know what?
I was a teleport though. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit if it was a fucking teleport. My problem is that this dude is pretending that people aren't watching him get handhold. Like, that's just what it is. It's just a handhold fucking segment. And after all of this hand-holding and shit, people are like, this is boring, we hate it. And when they tell him that, he's like, you're being toxic. How the fuck is chat being toxic? That's insane. That's literally insane.
And just try to do it very quickly, and then we'll go to the castle. There we go.
He could have just played the game, just played it normally. But because he couldn't do that, he had to fucking bitch and whine. And it's to tell people to shut the fuck up.
I'm enjoying it too.
Tell them that they're stupid idiots.
A few people who are being reasonable and positive, rather than a bunch of people just being negative jerks. Like, come on.
Yeah, they're being negative jerks.
Exactly,
they're saying Phil is boring.
I want you to die constantly. Right? What the fuck? I already played the game, stupid. I already beat the whole game. I'm not gonna be dying a million times constantly. You gotta be a moron to think that's gonna happen.
Isn't that great?
Like a 140-hour playthrough. Oh, you're just gonna die every 10 seconds. No, I'm not, stupid.
Yeah, ain't that great? Ain't that great? Isn't that the best way to fucking address your chat? Hey, stupid, you guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. You should grow the fuck up, stupid. You bunch of morons, you fucking idiots, you fucking buffoons. Man, what a great way to address your chat. What a great way to you know what? What a cool person who loves his fucking fan base, loves his fucking chat, and really deserves your money. So big ups for all of the fucking idiots, the stupid morons that gave him money. Because he's telling you to your face, you're fucking idiots, you're fucking morons, and you shouldn't ask for anything different. In fact, you should be glad. You should be glad I'm playing this game a second time. Fuck it, I should play it a third time. And I should do it the way I want to. And you should hold my hand even twice as hard. And I'll threaten to get rid of it. I'll threaten to dumpster baby it. That was pretty good. And then eventually he would get $50 more from some random fucking sped. I don't even know his name. Pete the Killer Petey Pete came in here, gave him $50. He side-eyed the cowboy hat and he was like, yeehaw, let's fucking do it. Well, let's get it. So he got that fucking money. He got that bag. So big ups. Big ups, Phil. You did it. You fucking convinced them to give you money. God damn. But it's okay though. It took him a whole like 20 extra minutes after that segment to get this money. And he had to remind people it was slow. And it was the slowest fucking stream of all the century. I wonder how the stream ended. I'm actually kind of curious. I didn't pay attention to the ending, but I assume it was a quick clock out. And he was very pleased with himself. Very, very pleased with himself. So let's hear, how did this end?
Well, guys, I would say I'm liking this run. Yes, it was a slower start because obviously you had to do the introductory stuff, right?
Look at that. He's liking the run now. That's pretty good.
But the magic build is interesting. I'm finding it very different because, again, it's more about spatial awareness than it is about mastering
Bill
combat.
And spatial awareness. I have never heard those two things come together in a positive manner. Phil has negative spatial awareness. He has, oh my God, no. Object permanence and spatial awareness are two of fucking Phil's key detractors when it comes to playing any fucking games. So I don't ever want to hear him talk about spatial awareness.
It's more about knowing the safe spots to be during fighting rather than, just kind of tanking it out and running in and hitting the enemy a million times. It's going to be a very, very different feel than my first run. But so far, so good. Thank you all who helped me to get some of these early build items and things. I really appreciate that. And I want to say thanks to those who were not negative dicks in the chat today, because there were a lot of them. And that is annoying when I'm doing something here that people have been asking for a long time. And, you know, again, I can't please everyone. Some people really want to do Game Plus. Some people want to just new game. I figured if we're doing a whole new build, the new game would work. It would be better. And, of course, people give me hell for it. But I hope that the playthrough will work out well, okay? Seriously.
Yeah, we're off to a great start,
says,
Phil.
do you recall how many streams you spent at Leen'd before? This run will not be long at all. Well, here's the thing. I didn't do any optional stuff originally. I didn't know to go south because, again, it was a cold run. It was cold turkey. Not having any help, I didn't know to go south to get all those upgrades.
I hate when he says cold turkey. He has no idea what cold turkey means in terms of a phrase.
Flask either, because I didn't even
it's
know
just
what
like
was. So I had missed out on a lot.
He uses it as like blind, but he can't say blind, so he says cold turkey.
And it was a bad
cold
choice.
turkey is like
first now.
It doesn't insult Super Blind Man, if that makes sense.
All right, guys, thank you for the start of the return of Elden Ring.
We'll start calling Super Blind Man Super Cold Turkey.
All right, and I hope you guys will be back over the course of this playthrough.
That's his name now, Super Cold Turkey. Again, fuck it.
You know, it's going to be the longer one because we chose the longer route with this, doing new game. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Until next time. Excellent.
All right. Cool stuff.
Okay, guys, that is it for now. I'm going to adjourn and upload. Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is Like a Dragon Ishin end game, meaning we are in the end story. 2 streams left to really beat it. All right, 2 streams. So I hope that you will join me tonight for end game of Like a Dragon Ishin.
Yes, SCT. It's almost like scat if you think about it.
Thursday is going to be Silent Hill 3 paired with Oblivion.
Okay,
and then
you remember the
Friday
game.
is the next major stream of this game. Okay, Friday. This continues. All right.
Oh, Friday. That's pretty cool.
Thank you so much. Zero says, Phil, I just want to let you know, I hope you have a great day. You're a genuine person, my favorite streamer. I hope all the positivity for the future. I thank you for your awesome content. Until next.
Yo, what a oh man, what a little ass pat that he got. Phil, you're a genuine person. Was that genuine rage that he had? Was that genuine disdain that he had for the chat? Did he genuinely get pissed off at fucking Eternal Napalm? What other things were genuine about that? Was that pure, unadulterated, genuine baby whining? Fucking rage? Almost threatening a rage quit because he didn't get fucking money and people were saying that this is stupid? Man, I agree. You know what? This guy is genuine. He's a genuine piece of shit. And if you keep supporting him, he's going to continue to be a genuine piece of shit. So you should learn to call him out.
Time. Sounds good to me.
Sounds great.
Those are very kind words. I appreciate that. All right, guys. It's time for my break and for dinner. Please enjoy the break. I'll see you tonight, hopefully, for Like a Dragon. Sound good?
Oh, you know what? I have other stuff, too.
Yes. All right, guys.
I forgot I have other stuff I can
see you tonight.
Oh, God. What an actual jump scare to jump over to. And then we have the collage of Nightmare Phil. One of the other things to quickly note when he was starting up the gameplay, which I found hilarious because I didn't realize this was going to be a thing. But Tevin pointed out that this dude basically is going to be playing offline, and he's going to be playing as if he pirated the game. Because this is what's going to happen. Well, this is what happens when he started up.
I've pressed the any button.
Uh-oh.
What is this? You gotta be shitting me.
Yo, look at his fucking eyes as that happens. It starts bugging out. His eyes start bugging out as he starts to process it. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
What is this?
What?
You gotta be shitting me. I have to get PS Plus to play Elden Ring? You're fucking kidding me. I have to fucking pay money for PS Plus to play Elden Ring.
Whoa, I have to pay money to play. No, you have to pay money if you want to play online, idiot. Which you don't have. Which for some fucking reason, this dude has it. Okay. This was something that was brought up by Tevin, and I'm actually kind of curious for a second. PS Plus is legitimately a business expense. Like, for him to be able to do things online with PlayStation, among other such nonsense, he would have to get PS Plus, something that he's had forever and he's written off as a fucking business expense. But now all of a sudden, we don't have it. What the fuck are we writing off as our fucking business expenses now? What are we actually writing off? Because we're not doing this, but we're putting Hulu? Hulu's a business expense now? I mean, it kind of can be, but not really. He can't write 100% off on it, considering he only watches like maybe 1 or 2 movies. But my God, this is very choice. So he has to go the entire game without having those little fucking writings down on the ground that say like stick finger in butthole or something like that. I don't know. You know, those things that he would constantly look at and he would laugh and he'd go do hoo hoo whenever there was like this weird awkward silence because he has nothing to fucking talk about. They're no longer going to be present. Oh man, feels
I can't
bad.
just play it.
And he has to be reminded every single time when he logs into.
I'm playing it offline.
Yeah, try finger butthole.
People are saying this is not fitting the border, by the way.
Shut up. You know what I mean? Yeah,
now,
time for crab.
There's no fucking way I'm paying for PS Plus to play this game, by the way. It's just not happening. Is that better? Does it fit or is it off slightly? I can't really tell. No, I'm not getting PS Plus. Go fuck yourself. Okay. There's no way I'm paying money for that. They're out of their minds.
And
They're out of their fucking minds.
well, you got to consider it for a second. DSP needs your buy-in every single fucking day for him to play this fucking game. But heaven forbid he pays for at least a month or two of PS Plus. A fraction of that tip money could be going to PS Plus. But why the fuck should we do that? DSP wants all the money. Fuck it. We don't need PS Plus. We hate PS Plus. PS Plus is stupid and it's banned, obviously. My God. My fucking God. This dude is such a... He's so... Oh. It's so criminal how much he expects out of folks and how much he just does not want to do any part whatsoever and like providing for the content. I also love another thing that's been happening. I know I'm going on a lot of fucking tangents right now, but I like how ever since he got that huge member ban, he has been diluting himself to increasing slowly the members total over and over and over again. What's great about it too, if that members total ends up getting hit for that little mini goal before the start of the stream, he just bumps it up again. He literally moves the goalpost whenever he fucking wants. So it could be 580. He could actually hit the 580 and it's the beginning of the stream, like before the actual gameplay. He can push it a little bit further. He's like, yeah, 590 is pretty cool. And you see doing increments of 2, increments of 3. Now we're doing increments of 5, 6. We're rounding up to the nearest 10. Dude is deluded. Absolutely deluded. And the best part is, chat, nobody gets shit. Nobody gets shit for hitting these member totals. Nothing at all. You get nothing. No members events, nothing. It's just given to you. Maybe, who knows if he decides to do it or not. Or maybe he'll take a day off. He loves his Sunday nights off. Why would he spend it with you? My God. The guy is an absolute fucking clown. He's deluded himself into thinking he's providing even better content for you. And he quite literally is just, he's finding different ways to incrementally beg the same shit that he was getting from you anyway and provide you even less. The best part about doing these incremental goals is that he can arbitrarily hit shit that he would have if he had just had it for a month-long goal. And even if he doesn't hit it, it makes people think that they're doing some good. It literally makes them think, oh yeah, I did really, really good. I fucking met the daily goal and everything. Bro, you didn't get rewarded with anything. No bubble blow, no nothing. You don't even get a fucking handshake from the dude. And the most keynote part out of this too is he's only making $2 a fucking sub from each of these. He could be making more off the tips, but you know, why should he? He should basically beg people to spend more money so he gets less money, so that way his members total look pretty good, instead of giving him the tips where he basically keeps all of that unless he hits a 3% penalty every single time he hits up PayPal and says, give me the money immediately. So that's great. Yeah, not even a reach around. My God. But it's okay. This month is going to literally be the roller coaster because of how many times he's hit this little goal, how many times he's been asking for shit. It's just going to keep going up and down. Up and down until we can't do it no more. We can't do it. We can't take this shit no more, man. There was something that I want to go over really quick. I think it's on my one of my playlists. Hate it because it's like 2 things. Detractor stuff. We have like 2 videos, maybe 3 videos, maybe 4 videos. Oh my God, no, we have so many. Okay. Let us, tomato, carrots. Let us watch the carrot cake poisoning. That'll be number 1. Thank God for Aquateal already boosting the volume, so I don't even have to worry about that.
Slayer says, I mean, you still have the birthday cake that you can eat for the anniversary. Ha ha ha. Funny story. You want to hear what happened with that? So, if you remember, I'll tell the story now. We might as well.
Oh,
right?
Wait, hold on. It's still boosted volume. Holy shit. So it's like double boosted volume. I'm going to cut that in half.
We had my birthday celebration on Friday, which was the marathon. And during that marathon, I ate pizza and nachos. And then I had a piece of birthday cake. Now, I told you about this, that I had incredible stomach and intestinal pain that night. Tons, right? So I'm like, dude, it's because look what I did. I ate so much. I'm an idiot. I ate so much in one night. But of course, I pigged out for my birthday. That's what it was for. I don't do that often, right? So anyway, the next day, my wife says, well, I need to cut the cake up and put it into storage, into like containers, because we need that baking pan to make our dinner the next day. So she cut it all up. She did that, and she took a small piece of cake and she had it. And she's like, I absolutely loved it. It tasted amazing. But guess what happened to her? She got stomach pains just like me. And she had to take Alka-Seltzer and all kinds of shit because her stomach was destroyed too. So come to find out, one of two things happened. It means one of the ingredients was bad, which we don't know what it was, or the recipe she used wasn't a good recipe. Apparently the recipe she used was a southern style carrot cake.
I want you to think about that for a second. Just rationalize that in your head for a second. DSP's thought process is either one of the ingredients were bad, even though he specifically said he went out to the grocery store to get these ingredients. He didn't have them before, chat, but he went out to get them. So either the ingredients were bad or the recipe was bad. Now, I can't fathom the ingredients being bad. That just doesn't make any sense. When you think of a carrot cake, it's just like, it's fucking carrots. Carrots are not gonna fucking kill you. They're not. I think I posted up a thing over here. Like, this is, I actually had to look it up, like, what goes into a carrot cake, because I've never baked one of these fuckers before. But the only things that could have possibly fucked him up is if he bought bad carrots, which is, it's gotta be impossible. There's no way that he's keeping carrots in his fridge. I refuse to believe it. There's not a single meal he has ever noted that ever take carrots. So unless she's keeping carrots in the fridge for when she needs a midnight snack, she clops downstairs into the fridge to get a midnight snack as a bunch of carrots and shit, it's not that. Eggs, which he could have had rotten eggs, but I just don't believe that. It's so hard for me to believe that DSP had rotten eggs. Milk or buttermilk, possibly, depending on what it was used for. If it was a southern style, they probably would have called for buttermilk, but I don't see this dude keeping buttermilk, so he would have gotten it specifically for this recipe. And then just oil, which how could he fuck that up? There's nothing in that ingredient list that could have fucked him up unless he got poisoned or he got sickened by something else in that fucking house. And I think that would have been it. But that's pretty cool. That's amazing. That's Kino to think of. That not only was his birthday gift of a cake fucked up once again, after Kat has repeatedly fucked up in the past. He was literally bragging about how, Kat fucked up once again. She spilled noodle soup all over everything, and she was a fucking clumsy idiot and shit. Like, now he's talking about how, she made a cake and it almost poisoned me and it poisoned her, and we were both like fucking throwing up and we were having like fucking farts and shit. What a great way to promote your wife. You're basically, oh God, you're detracting on your wife. My God. I've never seen a more toxic pair of individuals. DSP quite literally hates his wife. There's just no way. I refuse to believe that he loves his wife. It's not the case. It is just not the case. But that was DSP and the poison cake.
That tastes really good, but it has a lot of cooking oil in it, like way more cooking oil than you would usually put in a regular cake. And we're thinking maybe that kills our stomachs. Either that or something was bad, but the eggs I don't think were bad. They were fine. I'm trying to think. Carrots, it was shredded carrots. I don't know how that could be bad. Flour, the flour wasn't bad. Sugar, I bought fresh, like everything we had done.
Sugar, I bought fresh. Man, big ups for a fresh bag of sugar. Once it came just off the sugar tree, right?
Was like fine. So I don't know what it was, but after she had the cake and she had the same stomach problems as me, we both agreed. We were like, well, it tastes great, but we definitely should not eat this cake because we're gonna get sick. We're gonna continuously get sick. So basically, I had a piece during the birthday marathon. She had a piece the next day, and that was it. We got rid of it. So that's it. No
fuck
cake.
That cake. Fuck
the
that
cake was a lie.
Oh man, what a great ending to that. The cake was a lie, and then everybody clapped, and everybody thought it was the best joke ever. Whatever. I assume that Kat once again has shown her culinary skills to the world and showcased that she is willing to go above and beyond to poison our boy Phil. Our boy Phil. Oh, you hate to hear it. Okay, 2 other videos that I wanted to listen to, which was from Underground and from Big Guy. We'll listen to this one pretty quick. This one very unique.
I certainly hope that that sounds good. That we can just kind of sit and relax and just chill. We're just gonna relax. If we just want to have a whole segment where we just talk for like an hour, we can do that. Starting Monday, Tuesday, 2 full days of gaming. And you might say, well, what are you doing? I don't know.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Today we're going to sit down together and look at this game release schedule and figure out, are there any new releases you want to see me play? Am I going to be playing older games? This is one of the major goals we have for today's stream, is to figure out exactly what we're doing coming Monday, okay? I'm hoping to get 530 members by the end of the day. Today's my birthday event. We're going to have way more viewers here than usual. It would be great if you could possibly consider becoming a member or maybe gifting a membership to the community today. There will be a lot of people here able to accept gifted memberships. Today would be a great
it's a pretty good beat.
So if you were thinking of supporting the channel. I'm not exaggerating. I wish I was. I got about 8 or 9 threatening emails. Eventually be detractors of mine whose channels have been hit with false copyright takedowns in my name. Various levels of threats, which are just upset that this is happening, directly saying it's my fault and I need to do something about it. I better contact YouTube immediately with false copyright takedowns in my name and stop dragging my feet. They're involved in a lawyer, try to get involved to try to sue me, to which I laugh. This shit, they say, ridiculous. Yes, you're going to get a lawyer and sue me, even though I've done nothing wrong. So you're going to spend all that money going to court, issuing a lawsuit, just to be told this person didn't do anything. You can't sue them. Right? The issue with the
I gotta tell you, if pre-streams were like this, pre-streams would be fucking enjoyable to listen to.
It's a bad
I want these.
I don't run YouTube.
Don't worry, I'll promote after this. I gotta make sure I'm
YouTube
promoting
is legally
people.
liable for any claims that are issued against the site. Even though they pretend like they're not, they are. There's nothing, because if they don't vet it, which they don't, they absolutely do not vet the claims properly, you can't hold anyone accountable. So you be suing YouTube, not me. Like, I didn't have time during this week.
It's a very, I like this, man. It's pretty good.
And I had to get Tier Maker working with OBS so I could actually like capture from a browser and set it up in OBS so it would work. I also had to get the fantasy match set up, right? I had to do all of this. So I knew I had to do all this work. So what ended up happening was, you know, my wife and I woke up and had breakfast together. And we put some peanuts out back, and there were some cute animals outside, some super birds flying by eating peanuts, and Jasper's being silly. We're like, this is a nice start to the day, at least. So Kat says, I'm going to take a shower. I said, all right, well.
All right. That was a really good funky beat that I wanted you guys to listen to. It's from I'm going to say Underground. It's Underground. This is basically Underground. If you want to check them out, there's a link right there. It'll show up properly in the chat. Hopefully, possibly. But you should check this guy out. It's pretty cool. Criminally underrated, criminally undersubbed. And they've been making a couple of DSP style vids for the past couple of days. And they also do some specific edits and shit, some lo-fi beats, if you will. So I may be checking them out just for music. I think what ended up happening was this guy's the fucking Planets Align was like a promotion of the things I like to listen to with DSP related content and lo-fi related content. It's pretty good. We should check them out. They got a pretty good thing going. I also have one other person that I wanted to review, and that is from Big Guy and the transactional I don't know if this was on purpose, was DSP and the transactional interactions. This was a good breakdown of DSP and the post interview saga, and more importantly how he treats his fans and the transactional nature of everything. I definitely want to give a plug out to Big Guy, although with a name like that it's probably going to get lost in the mix. Let's listen to this. You might enjoy it, you may not, I don't fucking know. I just want to promote other folks So they get some views. You know how it goes. We need to have more detractors. More detractors. Keep spreading more detractors. As many as possible.
So low he could parachute out of a snake's asshole.
The way Phil interacts with people is really strange. I know that's not saying much, but I want to compare how Phil interacts with different kinds of people. Every time Phil interacts with someone, he seems to view it as a transaction, unless it's one of Phil's fans. If you look at the Side Scrollers podcast/interview, Phil was extremely hurt that the podcast
exactly. We're gonna flood the zone with troll channels. These people never break through.
Phil expected them to play Mario Kart because they said they were going to do that before the interview. Instead, the Side Scrollers podcast was essentially a decompression stream where they talked about their reactions to the interview while responding to super chats about the interview. This really upset Phil. Firstly, Phil was upset that they made $20,000 off of Phil's appearance.
Yeah, this is really food. No,
Secondly,
it's
Phil
good.
was
Yeah, I know
upset
it's
that they
very good.
changed their
The
schedule.
trippy AI
I'm not
pictures
sure why
fuck
Phil
me
is
up
so
though.
mad about that.
I hate
He
looking
brings
at
it up
them.
every time he complains about how the interview was actually some detractor deep op. I don't know if Phil's strange schedule autism is at play here, or if he simply feels used because they had a profitable stream that was about Phil without him being there. I think
Yeah,
it's the
drop the
latter
cigarettes and
because
only
of some
keep
of
with the
other
weed, man.
comments that Phil's
That's a
made about
better
the
way of
interview.
enjoying life.
It's strange because playing Mario Kart wasn't a promise they ever made to Phil. It was a plan they had for their regular viewers. Phil felt betrayed because he assumed there was an
Look at that
unwritten
thing's
agreement between
thumb.
him and Craig. Phil would come on the interview, Side Scrollers would get a lot of views, and then Craig would never mention the interview ever again. It was almost like there was a quid pro quo agreement for being on the podcast, and Craig somehow broke this unwritten contract by talking about the interview again. The overt explanation that Phil gave doesn't make much sense. Phil claimed he learned that they never went into the interview honestly, and Phil somehow confirmed this when they accepted troll super chats after the fact, and Adam and Craig admitted that they didn't believe Phil's story, which is weird because they told Phil to his face they didn't believe him. And Phil agreed that his story didn't make any sense when he said, "I wouldn't believe me either if I was in your shoes," during the interview.
See, this shit gets me so much. Because if you were paying attention to, I guess, anybody's review of the interview, you could actively see that DSP understood that, or I guess he said he understood. It's really hard to tell. But everybody was like, Phil, no, hold up. It literally began with, Phil understood that the interview was very critical of him and they were asking very tough questions. He also knew that before the interview, they were already getting questions from the trolls. But somehow or another, after the interview, he kept swearing up and down for almost 24 hours. It was a good interview. Everything was done great. I have much respect for them. They weren't hard, or they were hard, but they were fair, blah, 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 blah. And everybody was giving him ass pats the entire fucking time. He deluded himself into thinking that this was a great interview. But then it only took one person to fucking send him an email, a concerned fucking fan, to give him an email and say, hey, Phil, actually that wasn't a good interview. And actually, they were very critical of you. And actually they made money off of you. But if you, oh my God, that whole stream, because what ended up happening when I restreamed this whole thing, I looked at the aftermath first because I was streaming it late. So I got to see everything that he felt was good and then see what actually fucking happened. DSP was adamant that it was a good interview. Nothing went wrong, blah, 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 blah. But when you fucking saw it, it was night and day. The dude was getting grilled after the first 20 minutes. Oh my Lord. But it's insane. It's insane how much one single email fucking changed his mind.
But when they said that again the next day, Phil gets mad about it? Something isn't making sense here. So that's why I think Phil viewed this interview as a transaction, which is different from how Phil initially portrayed it. He just wanted to become a regular guest and pretend to be a normal person. But what fucking normal person wants a behind-the-scenes contract about what you can talk about on a stupid video game podcast? The second group of interactions I want to discuss is all the sponsorships Phil actually took. Despite the fact he gloats every single day about how he doesn't have sponsorships and how that's a good thing because he would have to be dishonest and lie to his fans. So, about the sponsorships he did have. You can look at some of the Detractor Beam lore streams or some of the Tervine Back in Time streams, but Phil shilled the fuck out of every single product ever sent to him. Of course, he was terrible at it. His videos were garbage. He barely knew anything about the products.
Here's one of the things that you have to also consider. This doesn't even really tell the full story of all the shit that he used to shill. He fucking shilled some gamer fuel food, which were like some fucking mixed nuts and shit. He had the Jolt energy drinks, the Jolt Cola, the Lazamods for his custom controllers. He also had that fucking weird back stretcher and the beanbag chair. And yeah, I completely forgot about the hand exerciser. That was another thing too. He also had shit like the what is it? It was the fucking random loot crate. Fucking loot crate and shit. He had so many fucking things that I used to shill back in the day. Oh, I didn't used to be sponsored and shit. Bro, he used to actually fucking take, what were they called? The bounties on Twitch. He had a Hori thing, a Hori fucking sponsorship where he got free shit. He got that stupid Sonic at the Olympics. Sorry, Sonic and Mario at the Olympics. And he didn't tell it till after the fact. Yeah, it was a free fucking game. It was a free game. And I didn't even say a hashtag ad. Dude, this dude has been scamming left and right, front and center for years. I never fucking did any kind of sponsorships. Get the fuck out of here.
And he ended up losing every single one of the sponsorships. For all of Phil's complaining about how sponsorships mean you have to lie, go look at his 1 hour stream of ELO Hell. Phil didn't understand any of the jokes because he doesn't play MOBA games, and he clearly didn't understand how to play the game. But for some reason, Phil spent the entire hour defending the game and excusing everything because the game was in early access. Contrast that with modern Phil. The guy who can't understand a parody video about cars because apparently you need to be into car culture to recognize someone was making a joke about installing missiles into their car wheels. Or the modern Phil that rage quits current releases because they aren't finished, or they don't meet a high enough standard for Phil. Almost like the $100 he got from the Twitch bounty board turned Phil into a completely different person. And then Phil called the developers a bunch of idiots when they realized that Phil was the one advertising their game, and they asked Twitch to make sure he never got their money again. Which is the same fucking thing that happened with side-scrollers. Interesting. Or you can look at the example of all the loot box shit that Phil shilled. He would do a video every month shilling those things. And then they dropped him. And now Phil claims they are a scam. But don't worry guys, Phil would never take a sponsorship. Because that would mean he would have to lie to his audience. And Phil would never do that. You know, except for all the times he did. Or you can look at the example of the gaming chair sponsorships. Go watch the Tervine video about it, but I'll give a quick summary. Phil shilled a gaming chair brand on his Twitter before they even offered him a contract. They'd only talked to Phil about doing a sponsorship, and Phil ran off to shill their product. The trolls contacted the company, and Phil's offer was revoked before he could even get a discount code. And then some other idiot that resold gaming chairs out of his garage offered Phil a chair and a discount code. After the chair arrived, the trolls found out about this idiot reseller and chased him off the internet. Phil then proceeded to tell his fans the honest truth that all these gaming chairs are overpriced ripoffs made in China. But don't worry guys, Phil would never take a sponsorship selling his audience cheap products, you know, except for all the times he did. But all of this is contrasted with the way Phil interacts with his fans.
Oh, fuck is that?
With his fans, Phil treats them like fucking slaves. I think the classic example is the Untitled Goose Game saga. Phil spent a week complaining that he didn't have enough money to buy a $20
Oh, we love
game.
this saga. Where's DJ Runo? Where's DJ Runo? This is your part. This is your part. This is a thing that you were involved in.
Despite making $400 a day in subs, bits, ad revenue, and donations on Twitch, somehow Phil just didn't have enough money in his account. So a fan donated him $20 on a night stream for the game. By the next morning, somehow the $20
there he is. It's DJ Runo. It's my story.
Phil couldn't afford the game. But don't worry, guys. Phil doesn't have a mobile game addiction. A troll then made a post on the King of Hate forums about it, pretending to be the guy that donated and claiming he wanted his money back. Phil went on an insane rant about how it's his money, not your money, He gets to decide where he spends it, and it's evil for his fans to donate and force Phil to play games he doesn't want to play. Why then did Phil spend a week asking for someone to donate enough money for him to buy a game he doesn't want to be forced to play is anyone's guess. My guess is that he's a lying sack of shit.
Now, for a little bit of clarification on that, he technically did not beg for money the entire week to play that game. It just so happened that mentioning it, I think it was in the middle of his, what the fuck was it called? What the hell was he playing? Oh God, I'm trying to think of, it's a looter shooter, had the good jokes, but it was the third one in the series. It was kind of really, really stupid lame. Yeah, Borderlands. I think it was Borderlands 3 that he was playing specifically, because I remember how shit it was. But he was playing Borderlands, and it was just mentioned that games that he could potentially play for a little while as a stopgap before the new games came out. And at that time, DJ Runo had mentioned, well, there's Untitled. No, I don't even know if DJ Runo specifically mentioned it. Somebody mentioned Untitled Goose Game. And then DJ Runo had stepped up, was like, well, I'll give you $20, you know, because I kind of want to see it. And he was like wishy-washy on it, whether or not he was going to accept it. He then ended up accepting it. And then he fucking put it on the schedule. And then it turns out, like, after his like day off shit, all of a sudden it went off the schedule and we weren't actually going to play it, and we didn't have the money for it anymore. That was kind of fucking lame for him to have done. It really was. Exactly. He was trying to bridge the gap. So it was Call of Duty was the game that he was trying to play. And I get it. Like, there's a thing that I put a very autistically long post at the end of this, so I need to go over it so that way you guys can understand my mentality with everything here. But yeah, that was a very lame period of time.
Trying to scam the last fucking nickel out of his fans. But you can make your own guess. Phil's rant continued for 30 minutes, calling the guy who donated an idiot, and explaining that just because you give Phil money, that doesn't mean you expect anything in return. Even when you give him money that he asks for to pay for a game he wants to play on stream, that doesn't mean you'll get it. Somehow, mysterious bills appear at 3 a.m. involving bonus gem damage and 5-star Hogans. But don't worry, guys, Phil doesn't have a mobile game addiction. And then the real donator showed up in chat and claimed he didn't make the post on the King of Hate forums. And Phil casually said, oh, I guess what I said doesn't apply to you. 30 fucking minutes insulting every single one of his fans and telling them Phil won't do shit for them. And then he doesn't even give an apology when it's pointed out he got trolled.
Imagine that. Imagine that how you can apply it for today. Imagine applying that for today. Dude literally is being told by everybody, this is not a fun game. We didn't ask for this version. This is not fun. This is boring. And he's crying the entire time because he didn't get any money. The moment he gets money, he doesn't fucking apologize to the fans. He just insults everybody for calls them stupid. All those people that hated on him. DSP outright actively hated his fucking fan base for wanting something different, wanting something intelligent, wanting something fun. And when DSP didn't provide it, he insults everybody else and doesn't even take any kind of accountability. He doesn't reflect on, well, you know, maybe this isn't that entertaining. What can I do to possibly make it a little bit more entertaining? No, his fun, his performance, his money, everything comes first before the fans. And that's kind of lame when you think about it. That's no way to run his business. And at some point, he's going to continue to alienate people to a degree in which there won't even be fucking big pay pigs left. You got to think about it for a second. It's like the shit that he did today is the same kind of shit why Rob on Wheels fucking left. It's the same reason why a lot of people just tune the fuck out for all of his content. It's very lame.
What a great way to treat people who donate to him. What's Phil's line? He respects his audience too much to lie to them and shill products? Yeah, fucking right. Phil doesn't do it as often anymore, but when he originally shilled his YouTube
it wasn't for the delay, no.
He outright claimed it wasn't a transaction.
If you want to know the lore specifically around the PS5 delay, I don't think it was specifically Runo's chargeback, because that wasn't the case. But it was chargeback specifically. And what ended up happening was during the pre-order for the PS5, initially he had set it up for his, I think it was his PayPal account. No, maybe it was his bank account. It was one or the other. And he swapped it over to a different pay method. What ends up happening, if you do that, they send a confirmation and say, hey, do you still want this order if there's any kind of update or delay on it? He did not update that in a timely manner. And because he was late to updating it, he thought he was going to get it like a day or two late. That's why he was up at 7 in the fucking morning his time over with stupid representatives trying to talk and see if they could settle it out, and it was going to come out of the one dedicated payment and was going to go for the other payment. Because when you do a pre-order, they do a pre-auth check with a payment method that you have listed. If you change that payment method, they got to do a pre-auth check on it. It was really fucking stupid. It basically puts them in the back of the queue. But I remember that day specifically because I was waking up early for work and I was checking on WWE Champions myself to see whether or not he was on. And for some fucking reason, when I was waking up to go to work, he was already online having played WWE Champions, which made me believe, it's like, wait a minute, how the hell is this dude up at like near 7 in the morning? Come to find out, he tells a story in the pre-stream. Well, I was up very, very early, you know, fucking talking to, you know, the representatives over at fucking Amazon shit, trying to see if I was going to get my PlayStation on time. That was the only reason why I knew he was online that day. Because back in the day, you could see the lot boxes and you could see exactly what time somebody was logged in within 5 minutes of it happening. And that day, I was like, bro, this is like way too weird. Why is he up so early in the morning? It was a very exciting pre-stream.
Anything in return for spending money and receiving a membership. It was just a way to give Phil money. But don't worry, guys. Phil respects his audience too much to shill them worthless products. You know, except his own YouTube channel. Or the case of the 6K statue guy. Again, go watch the Tervine video about it if you want the full story. Basically, a troll was sending Phil emails at all times of the day, getting Phil to send him pictures of Phil's stupid statue collection because the troll claimed he was going to do a $6,000 donation. And Phil was strangely adamant in the emails that the guy wasn't buying something. He was giving Phil money, and in return, Phil would give him a statue. But it's not a purchase or a transaction. At the time, Tervine wondered what fucking scam Phil was trying to pull. I think I get it now. Maybe. If you watch my video about Phil, allegedly, intentionally committing tax fraud in the state of Washington, I believe it's obvious that Phil knew the rules for what counted as a business in Washington state, and was trying to skate the rules by claiming he didn't fall under any of the categories in the tax code for the different types of businesses. But one of the types involves a store that sells physical goods. Is it possible that Phil didn't want this to be considered a transaction because that might make him look like a business? I don't even know if the timelines match up for that. Or maybe Phil is just a sack of shit, and if it's not a transaction, the person can't get a refund. It's likely the latter, but who knows with this pig roach. Or how about his new completely arbitrary membership goals that give the members literally nothing in return, but another membership goal? Whenever it comes to his fans, Phil treats them like fucking pay pigs that deserve nothing for giving him money, time, or stream assets. He doesn't even give the names of the people who donate all of his stream artwork and clips. The only people that get thanked are the ones that send him bottles of gin. But don't worry, guys, Phil doesn't have an alcohol addiction. Those are just some of my thoughts about the way Phil interacts with others. He treats everything like a transaction, except for when it comes to his fans. He treats his fans like fucking slaves. I mean, I've made the joke in the past about Phil's ideal job being a 1840s southern plantation owner, and it really shows when you compare how he treats his fans who donate their time, money, and work to how he treats companies or other content creators. The fans do everything for free and get literally nothing in return, while Phil is ready to cup the balls for any company that's out there. And for content creators, he expects a quid pro quo, where they use Phil's infamy to boost their popularity, but in return they don't insult him or say anything negative about him. How did Phil get so fucking weird?
I'm like, alright, well.
Okay, there you go. That's the end of that. If you are interested, this was from a guy named Big Guy. Check him out here. I believe the link should be showing up unless you have... No, it should not be showing up for me, but it should be showing up for you guys because 7TV is being really, really, really fucking stupid. But they have a couple of videos. They're pretty interesting. They're DSP related for the most part, and they have interesting takes on them. I think they're pretty good, and also I'm kind of glad that the algorithm recommended. Okay, what's one other video? Okay, we can watch. Let's listen to Egg Overlord, the Tasty Banana Drill remix, all night long official, released by Tervine. So hopefully you guys like bananas. I'm not ever gonna sing this version, and if I do, it's gonna have to be a special event. I don't know how on earth I'd sing it, but enjoy this version of bananas.
First you grab it, then you gotta feel it. I just want bananas. It's 8 in the AM. I need to get my day in. Taste a banana. Where do I begin? First you grab it, then you peel it. It's full of nutrients to keep you fit and thin. You got potassium, the 0% calcium, a little fiber and protein. So you know I got a bag of them. Give a banana. Squeeze a banana. Pull that peel. And eat the banana. Eat the banana. Squeeze a banana. Eat a banana. Taste a banana. Yum, yum. Squeeze a banana. Squeeze a banana. All night. All night. All night. All night. Squeeze the banana. All night. I just want bananas.
Fucking
A bundle of bananas. I need bananas.
I need to get the lyrics for this.
Let me peel bananas. I just want bananas. Oh yeah.
This is a Ken X Tyrone beat. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. But obviously, if you want to make love for a robust song about yellow fruit that are awkwardly shaped, you could check it out over at Tevin's channel. That's right, almighty_Tevin. Well, no, wait, fuck. I gotta remember, we're not on Twitch. We're on regular YouTube. We love YouTube and all the cool stuff that they got out here. But Almighty Tevin should totally check them out. Over on this channel, obviously. Oh my god. But yeah, there's that. Okay, are there any other things that I need to go over? I don't think so. Computers remix, I haven't checked that out yet. I'm shilling the things that I remembered I had to shill. I don't remember if there was another thing that I had to fucking shill. I don't think so. And if there is, I don't remember it, obviously. Oh yeah, that's right. The one thing that I did want to go over, well, it wasn't even really that important, but it was the transactional, transactional interactions. I put out a comment down at the bottom of the page, specifically related to this. And it was here, this was my take, my very autistically long take, because, you know, nobody fucking wants to read this, and I'm going to read it for you guys. Rather find breakdown of the situation, aftermath, and interview along with how he treats his fan base. I think that was a very good way of assessing his feelings, the expectations of the whole interview. Leen'd was nothing but positive. He was willing to ban someone for saying he was trying to bury the upcoming interview. He even encouraged viewers, or everyone, that they should go check it out, and was giving everybody all the answers they could ever want. Everything during the podcast was the same stuff they said in the decompression aftermath. He deluded himself for almost a day. The interview was great, and then he deluded himself into thinking it was a troll op all along. Then he finally deluded himself into thinking, I knew this was going to happen the entire time, and it was all a grand experiment. It was like a spiral of cope after realizing something he himself set up, marketed, sold, and then reaped the rewards, or showing his stupidity to normies on the internet. Went out of his way, went out of his control and away from his narrative. I know. I'm reading my own stupidity. I'm literally reading my own fucking stupidity. Sometimes when I talk out loud, this is literally how it comes out. Some sort of his viewer base. He has an inaccurate understanding of who his fans are and who his supporters are. His fans, like DJ Runo, originally liked his content, wanted to give him $20 to see Untitled Goose Game because he was so hard up for cash, but also wanted to play a game. He used him, tricked him, and gaslit him, because why not? It was someone who actually liked his content originally. Now he hangs out with detractors after having been burned. And fans like Rob on Wheels ask him to stop focusing on trolls and just have fun with the content. What does DSP do? Whole hour-long segments on the trolls and how his life sucks and everything is out of his control. This drove Rob on Wheels out of the community because he quite literally was done with DSP never taking accountability and simply ignoring the trolls. Now compared to his supporters. His supporters were the ones cheering Phil after the fucking disaster of an interview it turned out to be. DSP was given dozens of ass pats, telling him how good he did and how great the interview was. It was only until an actual fan who understood how mind-bogglingly bad the situation was told him, "Hey Phil, that was basically a setup," and he got fooled, did he suddenly start to put the pieces together. These are the same supporters who are willing to convince him to go and play a game, even if it's one guy carrying the support and no one is enjoying the playthrough, not even Phil. These are the same supporters who go out of their way to enable an alcoholic addiction by sending him spirits. These are the same supporters who go out of their way to be obnoxious and drive casual viewers from interacting in his chat. Because this shit happens. Think about it. Think about his actual fucking supporters. They're all fucking weird autistic idiots. They go through and they bully every fucking normie in that chat. They go through and they send him the worst of worst shit. And they trick him into playing games that nobody wants to see. Bro, who wanted to see fucking One Piece? Legit, who actually wanted to see One Piece out of his entire chat? I guarantee you less than fucking 20 people actually fucking cared. But because he's convinced himself supporters are the equal fans, he has fucked over the fans who actually care about his content. That's why you see DSP Gaming with such miserable fucking views. I don't know if you guys, well, I've showed it before many times, but if you look at, oh my God, wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh, it's another one of these. You know what? I'm gonna have to. We're gonna listen to this one. Hold on. We're gonna listen to this one. That one's next. That one's next. Crispy crust pizza.
Wow, did you know?
Man, you gotta imagine what kind of fucking nonsense they got going over there. But look at this, chat. Look at this. There are so many of his videos, so many of his playthroughs that get nothing for views. Like a Dragonetian on life support. Metroid Prime, nobody even cared for near the ending. Nobody cared. Nobody fucking cared. Even his own fucking weird reactions aren't even doing that good too. He has to rely on like once in a while Blue Moon games that give him anything above 1,000 and everything else is just subpar. Nobody gives a shit. He's driven away his fans over the last 3 or 4 years with all the nonstop begging and shit that's been happening. Let's see, where is it? Phil loves treating his fans like garbage because his supporters trick him into all this nonsense. Whether it's playing dress up and cultivating a cycle of obnoxious begging that has persisted over the last 4 years for putting on a vest, or dictating what games he should play or drop, or even getting him to do the most mundane of things such as cleaning up a closet or eating food in front of them. His supporters have actively ruined his content as he strays further from entertaining folks to outright boring and begging them. He has no way of reflecting on the fact that his view count has been on such a nosedive over the course of the at least half decade that all he can do every single month is complain about how there's no new hot games coming out and there's nothing he can do. DSP has fostered an unbridled cycle of negativity that has taken over his previous moniker of simply being an angry man who kind of sucks at video games to literally being a boring panhandler who goes back on the very principles he may or may not have once stood for. His fans who have been around for some time slowly fall off as he no longer cares about the games and franchises he once pretended to care for, and actively ruins his VODs with giant pause gameplay monologues about the most inane subjects and asking for his current viewers to fork over a couple more dollars and hit the like button a few times to make the magic YouTube algorithm recognize his efforts. What does this accomplish though? His views are in the toilet, hardly anyone comments on his vids, and the same dozen people support him enough just to get by, and he has abandoned half of his own initiatives 6 months after implementation. Honestly, can't wait to see what Phil is going to be like at age 50. And I truly believe that. This is what DSP has turned into. And I'm sorry I had to read out that whole wall of text, but that's how I felt, and that's how I still feel. This dude, his supporters have actively ruined everything that DSP used to kind of be. And I'm not saying DSP was entertaining. I'm saying that old DSP had more entertaining value than new DSP. You could rewind the clock 5 years and you could still find funny fucking moments. But the moment that vest streak happened, the moment that he got in his head that he needed to tip for the ever-living life out of people, bro, shit went to shit. Shit went to shit. Stream chat ruins it because now he can't even rely on his own intuition on how to solve puzzles or how to even play a game. And we got to pretend that, you know, tips aren't motivating him to play some games over others. We had a whole fucking playthrough of DSP basically playing Google Earth as he flew around on a dumbass airplane pretending that he cared. But if you gave him enough money, he could fly over to whatever fucking place you told him to fly to. Wow. Wow, that's great content. I can't believe that more people didn't stick around for that kind of content. DSP is completely ruined. He has ruined his fucking chat. He's ruined his fucking gameplay. He's ruined everything about his content. And now he's having to rely on weird gimmicks that nobody gives a shit about. You think anybody's going to care about tier maker lists in the next fucking month? You think they even care about the next fucking stream? No, they're not. They are not going to give a shit about it. But he's going to keep trudging along and eventually it'll work itself out or something. Who fucking knows? I can't wait till age 50 because when age 50 rolls around, it's going to be pretty sweet. Let's take a look at crispy crust pizza with a peanut butter topping. I guarantee you this is going to be great. I haven't even seen this yet. It's only been out for like an hour. But I'm already jonesing for this content.
Go ahead, grab one of the empty boxes that are in my motherfucking stove, because I always keep an empty, you know, empty pizza box just for the fuck of it until I feel like I'm throwing it away. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna ring your mom's doorbell when I know you're asleep. I'm gonna ring your mom's doorbell. She's not gonna answer it at first because she's gonna see a tall black man, but she's gonna peep through the peephole and see that I'm peanut butter complexion, so everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna have the pizza box and be like, excuse me, ma'am, did you order pizza? She's gonna look at me up and down, see the abs chiseling and busting through the Under Armour, see the BBC slightly protruded to the left, and just pull me in. The pizza box flies. She said, wait a minute, there's no pizza. I said, well, you just pulled me in the house. Throws me on the couch, gets to her knee, grabs one fist, grabs another, gives me a double stack because I got the BBC. Starts sucking, twerking, twisting. I'm like, that's all I can really do. And I submit and I just bust infinite hot loads of matrix juice until she gulps.
Bruh.
And gargles. And asks for more.
Bruh. Can we not? This is almost as bad as some of the other ones, but that was pretty good. We like that. Busting that matrix juice. My God. The swallow got me. The fucking swallow got me. But this guy puts out some very interesting videos. If you've ever seen the, I think he put out the one with the, the cloaks. The cloaks. This one is a really good one too. If you've never seen this, you can have fun with this one. This is pretty good. It's like my favorite one.
How about I take my motherfucking goddamn covenant, chase you down in the middle of the motherfucking snow. You're running. You see a bunch of us in black cloaks running towards you. See me in a gold cloak. big, tall, muscular, evil-ass motherfucker running at you. First I start off like this, because I don't need my full speed to catch you. Then I see you start to speed up. Then I start speeding. Then I just go, and I just sick my whole covenant, and they're just chasing you, running at you like wolves in black capes. They tackle you.
And I know it's based off of the other one that's kind of semi-animated, but I like the comic version of this. It's a really good version.
You, right? On me, this is you. Tackle you. Grab you. I call over rocks. Signal them. Rocks come from behind you. I have all my covenant cloaks. Ripping off your clothes, your ass naked to snow, stuck. Like
it's
this.
like a manga version, right?
And they'll hold you there. I'm like, rocks. I make the snap. Rocks rips off his clothing, flops out his BBC Junior on the fucking right ass cheek on the left, while all my covenant cloaks hold you down, and he just forcefully bumps you and chokes you. And just, and you're like, and he just smokes you, busting you, and just humiliate you. And I command my whole cloaks to stand around you and ejaculate bust nuts all over your frozen body while we force you to lay there and freeze in the snow, bitch.
Ah, man, what a good version. It's a good variant. But if you've never seen this guy just does some of the animated stuff for fucking LTG stories. I have one with that. That one's a pretty good one. There's also another good one. It's I don't think it's the Chill Games one. I think it's a Zero Purpose. Zero Purpose was good, and the Black Bust Ritual. That's another good one too. We have all the hors d'oeuvres you could want. It's like got some chicken and watermelon and fucking all sorts of weird shit over here. It's pretty stupid. Yeah. The video made Susan Wachiki retire. Yeah, probably. Oh man, but this was really good. You should check them out. I think the final shout out that I am gonna do, you'll never guess who this is. Whoa, who's this guy? Mr. Stuff. Now, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, that's not his channel. It used to be Mr. Hot Stuff. You're right. It used to be.
Anyway. What the fuck?
However, unfortunately, due to a set of circumstances beyond our control, he's no longer with us. However, this new guy named Mr. Stuff seems very familiar, and he's been going non-stop, 24/7 of this How You Don't plays from a whole bunch of content creators. He's been streaming for the past almost week, basically a week. He's been going for a week. You know what? It's already been a week. And he's going to keep going. I don't know how long he's going to keep going, but if you just want to watch non-stop This How You Don't plays, you should go check him out. Go sub to him right now. Right now.
All right, there's a car right there I could probably climb on.
Hold on.
Help! There's too many of them!
Oh, man. It'll be okay. He's not there. He's just letting the automation do it.
Great.
And you can watch all sorts of classics that have been removed, unfortunately, due to certain individuals not wanting to have fun. Can you imagine that? There are certain individuals that literally want to cock ride, that want to fucking dick ride the Italian micro fucking sausage that is DSP. And they thought, hey, you know what would be really great? We don't have fun. So let's get rid of all the fun shit. So they've systematically been getting rid of all the fun shit.
All right, there's a car to the left.
Is what it is. Well,
right over here.
You can enjoy this, but I'm pretty much done. This was a short stream. I know it was only an hour and 30 minutes, but we covered the thing that I wanted to cover, which was DSP chimping out on his fans because he didn't get enough money. And we looked at some other stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tonight. I'm going to debate heavily if I'm going to stream tonight. Rydrake has already been screaming he's going to cover the night stream, and I'm going to assume that he's going to cover it, but I don't know if that's actual good coverage or whether or not it's going to be Rydrake tier coverage. Who knows?
Trolled again.
But I think this is a good stopping point for my quick overview of the current situation type deal. Depending on how many of these happen, I may just go for the live react style more than me actually having to sit there and pump out a video. I don't know. It's probably more entertaining for me in a way. Better not live later. Yeah. I know, typical Rye Drake. Rye is not reliable. I agree. Rye is not reliable at all. But he has volunteered, and we got to assume that he's going to do the right thing, which is provide entertainment. And I guarantee you, you're not going to get entertainment from him. Yeah, that one that constantly flakes on Monster Hunter gameplay. Exactly. Oh well. Oh well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what little content there was for today. I'm sorry it was a short stream. We ought to offload you guys somewhere, shouldn't we? Where are we going to offload you guys? There has to be a good stream that's currently going on right now. A good fucking stream. Hey, look at that. Ravens Dolphin. Chill Murray. Oh my God, we got 2 candidates. What's Chill Murray doing? The Return of the Worst Elden Ring? He has to be wrapping up, right? I assume he's wrapping up. He's looking at the CDC. What happened? I don't know. He's literally looking up salmonella. All right, that's pretty good. What is Raven doing? Raven is doing an evening stream, time to play. He's only been live for 56 minutes, and Chill Murray's been live for 2 hours. You know what? You know what? I got to make sure that I provide both links, because you guys need to have a choice, and you need to actively make a choice. But I'm going to probably put you off over at, I'll probably put you off at Raven's side of things, because, you know how it goes. If you want to check out Chill Murray stream is right over there. If you want to check out Raven stream is right over there. If you want to check out This Is How You Don't Play. You know what? I may drop you off in this pool. This is actually very relevant. Hold up. If he's currently playing video games, and I've raided both of these fuckers before, the question is, can we raid Mr. Huff? Is it possible? We're going to find out. We're going to actually find out right now on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. Maybe I can do that. And if I do that, it'll be pretty cool. And if I can't do that, that's going to suck. What if I could? It's possible, chat. It's fucking possible. Look at that. It's possible. We're doing it. I'm putting you over. You can listen to nonstop This Is How You Don't Plays. You can get your fix of DSP content for 24/7 over and over and over and over again. And I might boot up later tonight on Twitch. You never know. Oh, speaking of Twitch, I will give shout outs for fucking Twitch, because some of you don't know that Tevin has been going on a 24/7 stream for like the last 11 days. It's nonsense, actually. Yeah, day 11 of the subathon. So if you like keeping up with content, I said bad words. No. Oh my God. Okay. Damn it. He didn't hear anything. You guys didn't hear anything. It's fine. If you want, go over to twitch.tv/almighty_Tevin, where you can watch all sorts of cool content, such as the 24-hour stream that never stops. The subathon must continue. We are currently on day 11. Eventually, we'll get to the end of the content. Eventually, maybe, possibly. I don't know. You guys didn't hear anything. Oh, man, I'm so glad I didn't say super duper bad words. So I would have been put in jail. I would have been put in jail. No, we lost. And Dingus is streaming too. He's currently streaming Fire Emblem Engage. You know how much you guys like Fire Emblem Engage. You'll love this content. No, I'm not enhancing the audio. Fuck it. No, you guys don't need to know any of the audio that's going on. Fuck it. But you can watch some of this shit. Watch some of this. He was listening to me too. How many people were listening to me? I hate this. I hate this so much. God damn it. It was supposed to be a short stream. You guys are using me for content. I may have said bad words. No. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here before I get somebody in trouble. I'm going to say some bad words I didn't know. Oh, I don't want to do that. Thank you for coming out and having fun, and hopefully you had some level of enjoyment, more than I had enjoying myself. That sounded completely off. I probably should reword how I said that. If you want to check out my Twitch, this is the Twitch. You can hang out and you can have fun. It totally works or something. I don't fucking know. Do a shout out for myself. Can I do a shout out and we'll actually show up? Yeah, it will. Hey, look at that. We can shout out
many points
myself.
the Harley dance? 0, because it's not happening.
And it kind of works. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's basically dead. It's dead. It's dead. We lost. Oh. Why are you guys making the fucking clip forever? Get out of here. Fucking hell. You guys got to make the fucking clip like 1,000,000 seconds long. We talked about the thing. It's not an Ichiban scam. It's not an Ichiban scam if I never promised it. That's how it works. That's how I get away with the scams. The scams are done by not promising anything. And if I don't promise anything, I basically am never scamming you guys. You know what? We're ending with Roundabout, but the Super Mario version. Have fun, guys. Fucking right, Drake. You motherfucker.
Because this is the way life works.
And Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't mean to fuck around.
Is Akase we're gonna be able?
Mama meow. Meow. Oh.
Same alien word.
God fucking damn it, Emmy! God damn it, I just saw it!
What did he? Oh God, what did he post? Leave me, Trev.
Okay.
Oh fuck! What did he do?
It is exactly what you think it might be after we said the challenge.
Oh.
Fucking day! Hey, you were saying Toby in the basement. I just decided to go with that for the fun, and you didn't.
I was calling X Toby. I was like, look, I already beat Toby here down there.
Come on now. Oh, come on. You are now Kunta Kennedy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mari, you need to take like one step to the left. Okay, stay there.
There we go.
Okay.
And then. Just jump on my head.
Jump. Yeah. Okay. Don't move. Don't move. Do not move. Do not move.
We gotta align better.
I'm gonna move to the left slightly.
Okay. A little bit. We gotta align this perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking good. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. We're the smartest people to ever live.
We got this!
Controlling the road. Founders Island is the malicious stronghold protected by long-range radars.
Miyagani, we can't bring